About a dozen miles south of Woodstock, Reading, Vermont's a bit off the beaten path, and though it was the dead of winter, you might say we were on a fishing expedition of sorts.
I was so passionate about the fishing and passionate about the quilting. Yeah, that's what I'm known for.
An unusual combination, perhaps, but Susan Damone Balch has indeed become known for making finely crafted art quilts designed for your wall, not a bed, that capture scenes so detailed and lifelike they look more painted than sewn.
It's like a puzzle. You're going to cut it apart and put it back together.
Back together using her bins and bins of carefully selected pieces of fabric, all with a specific barn or tree or fish in mind.
So you saw this fabric and you said, oh, fish scales.
Damone Balch got her first sewing machine as a teenager. The quilting came later. Her Vermont surroundings are certainly a major inspiration, but it's been her love of fly fishing, shared with her husband John, that's really defined her signature works.
In what way is quilting itself for you like fly fishing?
Just the space that it puts you in when you're creating. And that's the same with fly fishing, you know, you don't want to stop.
White River Junction, the largest village of Hartford, Vermont, has seen a real sense of revival over the last decade or so, a burgeoning food and cafe scene, not to mention culture, art in buildings, on buildings, repurposed buildings.
We converted this old J.J. Newberry department store into a little pie shop.
Owner of Piecemeal Pies, Justin Barrett is an architect by training. He spent time in New York and Maine before returning to Vermont, where he was determined to create both a unique eatery and a community gathering place.
Our bakery and cafe in White River Junction is really community focused. What better place to create and introduce an English-inspired meat pie than Vermont?
True, a menu of a dozen or so meat pies, ranging from rabbit and bacon to smoked trout and fennel, is different.
I think it has a familiarity, but it's still quite unique.
Only a block away, Amtrak's famous Vermonter still stops twice daily, an enduring symbol of a long and colorful railroad history here. That history includes a truly dark day involving this bridge just outside of town. A small roadside sign commemorates it, although few pass by slowly enough to read it.
Most people driving by this White River train bridge have little idea that it's the site of the worst train disaster in Vermont's history.
Just after 2 o'clock in the morning on February 5th, 1887, the Boston-Montreal Night Express pulled out of White River Junction, heading north. 4 miles later, it began crossing the 650-foot bridge over the White River. It was below zero outside. The river was frozen. The engine and 2 other cars made it to the other side, but the 4th car derailed, dragging the remaining 3 cars 50 feet to the ice below.
I think it was 2 hours late into White River, and so they were trying to make up time. But, you know, you've got a curve here in the bridge, so they're not going to be going that fast.
As Phil Rentz of the Central Vermont Railway Historical Society explains, it was later determined that a broken rail here caused the accident.
This is approximately where the rail broke, somewhere in here, just before the bridge.
It's thought that up to 50 people died, most from the resulting fire after the cars had hit the ice. At the time, it was the 3rd worst rail accident in U.S. history.
It has always struck me the level upon level of horror.
Absolutely.
Fire, ice, explosion.
Right.
You too?
Yeah, because not many people died of the initial falling off the bridge. It was from the fire that most of the casualties occurred.
At the White River Junction station today, a memorial of sorts, Engine 494, built only a year after the 1887 tragedy, and on the rebuilt bridge over the White River, the Vermonter still passes over twice a day.
What a story. And one positive thing that did come out of the 1887 train disaster were some national railroad reforms.
Right. As you heard, most of the deaths were the results of fires that were caused when the kerosene lamps that were inside the cars exploded during the crash, and that led to the fires. So after that, the law became all trains had to have electric lights inside the cars. You can't even imagine the idea of kerosene lanterns inside the cars, but that's what caused the deaths.
All right, up next.